Hello folks, and welcome to another video. So, the thumbnail says it all. Let's take a look. So guys, before we actually take a look at what I've bought, I'm just going to take a few minutes to explain to you my vlogging setup and what I actually use. So guys, in my vlogging setup, I use the GoPro Hero 8. Yeah, so now I'm a little bit behind the times with that one, but I'm on the GoPro Hero 8 with a media mod, and I use attached to the GoPro, well, I have done a video about this, but this is the Ulanzi magnetic quick release attachment. It comes in two parts, so you have a part attached to your GoPro, and you have a piece attached to your sort of a little selfie stick. So these unscrew. It's the standard 1/4 thread in the back, guys, and they just screw on there. And it's a magnetic sort of quick release thing. We'll take a closer look at that in a moment, but basically that's magnetic, and then we just lock it so we can do your videoing like that. But I was looking for something that perhaps we could do more of the POV sort of type of video, because you know, if you're walking around like this, guys, you know, it's, you know, you're sort of standing out from the crowd, and if you're sort of doing your vlogging and that, you know, that's okay for a proper vlog. But if I was just walking along, wanted to just sort of show something, but perhaps not in a vlog style, just a general view, sort of holding this out is not really sort of, it's not comfortable, and you know, you know, I said it sort of attracts attention to you. So I've been looking for something that you know, could use to do more of a POV. So there are several things on the market that you can buy. You can get a chest harness for the GoPro. Well, I think that's, for me, that's a little bit perhaps overkill, just a bit big. You can get something that fits on your head. I think you can even get something that you actually hold in your mouth. I think that's more for when you're swimming. But there's sort of several different things. What I was actually going to buy initially was you can get something that would clip to your camera bag or your backpack strap. And that was what I was initially going to get. That was my sort of first choice. But the problem with that would be that that's okay if you're walking around with your bag on. But what happens if I don't want to take a bag, or I haven't got a bag, I'm just doing a vlog with the GoPro and I haven't got a backpack? And alternately, if you've got it clipped to your backpack, if you take it off and go in for tea and cake like we do quite regular when we're out and about, then you know, you're going to have the GoPro sort of clip there, which might make it a little bit vulnerable. So I then decided to get this. So this is the Ulanzi Go 2. It's the second generation. We're going to talk about that in a moment, guys, the second generation. But that's the Ulanzi Go 2. And I had to buy that as well. But again, we will talk about that when we actually get to have a look. So I'm going to whip this out the box. I'm going to do an unboxing, because I thought you might be interested in seeing how well or not it's going to be packed. We'll just take a quick look at it, and then we'll have a closer look in a moment. So it basically comes in a sort of a cardboard box with a plastic insert, so we don't need that anymore. So that is what you actually get in the box. So now, while it's going to show because it's quite dark, but round here is the actual neck strap, and that's just sort of bit where the GoPro connects to, and that's the GoPro mount just there. So that's what we actually get. Let's just pull it out of the box. So we'll get everything out and then we can dump the box. So, right, let's have it. So this is the actual thing. So it's a very flexible sort of rubber. So we'll take a look at it closer. But I think in here, it's like, I think it's an aluminium tubes or something like that. But it's quite flexible. Really nice sort of rubber, a little bit of grip on that sort of area there. Yeah, so yeah, and it feels quite well made, nice rubbery grip, and obviously that's where the GoPro goes. And again, we'll take a closer look at it later, but it's very flexible, so obviously that hangs around your neck. So that's the actual neck mount. And here, this is just the top part is your normal GoPro attachment with the magnetic sort of a clip that goes into the thing on the GoPro, on the neck mount itself. So it's magnetic, normal GoPro thing. So that's what we got. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to change cameras so we can actually take or change camera angles, sorry, so we can actually take a closer look at the sort of the important parts, guys, and explain to you why I've had to buy that. Anyway, guys, bear with me 1 second. So let's take a closer look. So what we've got, guys, is this is just all that sort of bendy, sort of rubbery sort of stuff. Yeah, all nice sort of grip there. Yeah, very well made, very flexible. So I'm trying to keep you in the shot, guys, but sort of all nice and sort of flexible. I don't know how long it would last on the sort of bendy before something breaks, but that's just sort of what we got, guys. So it's all very bendy. So the part that clips into the actual mount, so this actually is a little clip, so I don't know what it'll hear, you'll hear it, but so that locks into there, and that locks really firm. And then to remove it, we just push this little red button on the top and just releases it. So that seems pretty sort of firm, guys, there. Yeah, so it seems, at the minute, it seems very well made, but it's difficult to sort of show it in this sort of scenario because it's, you know, it's just a bendy bit of rubber. So that's where the actual mount fits. So let's see if we can take a look at the mount. So really, it's just a standard sort of GoPro sort of fingers there. This is the sort of magnetic sort of lock, and then the middle of there. So basically, what we could do is there's some arrows. So you just drop it in, and there's well, it'll show, but there's a little symbol of a padlock. So one way is lock and one way is unlock. So you just drop it in, and it sort of locks in. It's not, I don't think it's magnets as strong as the original one, but then we just turn it round until we hear that firm click, and then that's not going to come out. And then just on the side here, guys, there's a little pin or a little latch. Just push that in, and it's quite stiff, but it just drops out again. So, and I think, you know, you can put it in whichever way you want your GoPro to sort of I think with the media mod anyway, you can actually only go in one position with the media mod on. But again, just twist it. It's quite stiff, but that's a good thing. So that drops into there and it just locks in. Perfect job. Hopefully it'll free up a bit with time. Now, here's the thing, guys. This the GoPro is my proper setup. So let's just get rid of that. This one actually hasn't got any lock-in pin, which is good. Just bear with me. I should have took this off beforehand, but So we'll get rid of. So this is the original Ulanzi Go 2. No, sorry, this is the original Ulanzi magnetic. This is we got the new one. So I don't know why it's going to show up, but they're slightly different. Just there, the difference is there's a little cutout there, top and bottom, which this one doesn't have. So because of that, although that goes in there, unfortunately it doesn't work, whereas obviously this one does. So that was a bit of an annoyance. I would have been making this video a little bit earlier than I am, but I had to wait for the other part. Because the annoying part about it is, guys, then I can't use this. So that's the new one. I can't use that on the little original selfie stick setup. It won't lock. And I'm not going to rely upon that magnet. You can't even, it doesn't lock. So that's the annoying part with this one, guys. You can't sort of have it on the neck mount and then take it off and put on the selfie stick when you want to do a selfie or your vlogging type sort of setup. So I had to buy a new set, which is in this lovely little box. So what we get in this little box, so this is the Ulanzi Go Quick 2 basic set. I think that the difference is some of them you have more or different attachments, but this seems to be quite well catered for. So what we get is, in there we get the normal we get the normal GoPro little screw thread. That's the, if I can get out, so that's the base bit that we would now put on our selfie stick. That's the quick release mount that we've got with the neck mount. And then we've got two of these, which are basically just to go on there, same type of thing as that. Well, that's the old one, but there I probably wouldn't be using them. So, but this is the basic set. So we've got basically two bits that at the minute surplus to requirements, but that's I had to buy that because the Ulanzi Go 2 and the original one doesn't match, which is a bit of a pain, but this is what we get, guys. So I said that these bits, as I said, I'll show you again. And then there is let's see why you can bring it up and whether you can see that better in there. Where you see got the little notches cut out. This is the new one this side. This is the old one. So see, this is the left. The left is the old one. Your left is the old one, and the right is the new one. So that not compatible with the inside of there. So I don't know how well it's going to focus. Probably not at all. Put my hand in and see a bit of focus on that. So it's slightly different on the inside. This one I haven't got the locking pin, which I suppose is probably a good thing. Anyway, guys, that's a quick overview. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up and just sort of hang it from my neck so you can get an idea of what it looks like. So if you just bear with me one moment. So guys, let's set this up and take a look. So what we need is the GoPro. So now the thing with the GoPro, certainly with the media mod, it will actually only go on one way with the media mod because it's quite bulky. So I don't know why it's going to show up, but you have this little cutout in the end of the media mod, and that allows the actual screw attachment, so it'll only go on one way on the media mod. So let's set it up and see how we get on with this. I'm going to try and do this whilst filming. So again, guys, it's only going to go on one way, so I don't know why this is going to show in the picture. So we just push that on there, take our screw, jigger it in till we find the actual space. So that's it, there you go. So I don't know why it's going to show up on the camera, but you need that cutout so you can only go in one way. So I'm going to leave it loose so we can adjust it. So that's on the media mod. So we're going to take our Ulanzi neck mount. So again, I don't know why this is going to show up on the camera. So what we're going to do is we will clip on that way, and we need to turn it till we get a little click. It did click, you probably didn't hear it, and then we can now just lock that down. So that's on the GoPro. So now let's put it as a wearable. Clip that in there. So that locks in nice. So there you go, guys. So that's on the GoPro, all set up. I think it's all there nicely. Yeah, I think it's making sure it's nice and straight. I think with this setup, I think it would be better to use the actual GoPro app on the phone, so you can look on the screen and see if everything's level, because with it being like this you can't actually see it's level. So I think, you know, it would be much better when we're using it to actually use the GoPro app, because you can see what you're doing, see if this is level, etc, etc, etc. But yeah, it's there. So what we'll do is I'm going to turn it on. So yeah, the thing is, you can't see it's on without turning the screen down, or without turning the GoPro down, but we're on. Right, so I'm now going to record you guys, so everything's set up. So let's just press the record button and we'll have a quick see what it's like looking at you guys. So guys, I'm now recording you and you're recording me. So everything seems to be sort of okay. I would imagine you probably have to be a little bit careful when we're talking, because the microphones are literally very, very close. So you might have to be careful when we're actually talking. I don't know how much talking you will be doing in this position. I suppose it'd be no different if you had a little lav mic connected. But there you go, guys. So everything looks okay. I mean, as I said, it'd be better with the app. You can see the position. But anyway, guys, I'm recording you as you're recording me. So the audio is definitely going to be different because we're straight off the GoPro now. But anyway, guys, yep, there you go. That's what it actually looks like. So back to you guys. So the next thing is to actually put it on the selfie stick. So in order to use the selfie stick, we have to remove all the old one, which is a shame. But there you go, onward and upward, as they say. So we'll get out the, in all fairness, all we actually need out of this really is that piece. So which is the actual selfie stick mounting part. So we don't actually need anything else out of there at the moment. But this was all that was available when I bought the setup. I mean, I'm sure we'll use the other bits at some point, but for now, I'm afraid that's all the only bit we need. So we're going to put that on the selfie stick. Let's nicely lock it down. Wonder if you can actually just buy this part separately. I'm going to have to investigate that. But that's nicely on there, good and solid. Right, so let us change it around. So we need to push that pin. There. I wouldn't want to twist it with the GoPro, you might damage the mount. So I think you just sort of got to hold it all. I'm sure it'll free up us with time. So we've taken that off of there, off of the actual neck mount. So yeah, that's quite firm. Yeah, that's quite firm. So then we can go back to sort of a talking head or selfie vlogging style sort of video, guys. Yeah, that'll be perfectly alright. And then when we've done that, we just got to push this little pin, take it off. Again, I would be leaving this in the leaving this on the GoPro. There's no point taking it off in the bag, so we'll just make sure that's loose. It'll be easier probably to put it on. So then we come back over here, make sure we're on the right angle. Bit of a fiddle, I have to say, but it's actually getting it nicely lined up. Perhaps that was a mistake loosening that too much, but it's getting it sort of lined up so you can actually. I'm going to end up dropping the GoPro. I can see that happening. I know what I've done. I put it on the wrong way. They'll be looking at me. I wonder if that would work. There you go. Actually put it on the wrong way. There you go, nice click there. I was actually putting it on the wrong way, so it'll be pointing towards me. That was a bit silly. It'll take a bit of practice to get it working properly, but there you go, guys. So that is the Ulanzi GoPro neck mount and the quick release set 2, which is basically just the selfie stick attachment. So there you go, guys. I think with a little bit of fiddling about, as I said, with the phone mount, phone app, sorry, it will be better to use. And I actually wonder if we get a bit of modify this or get something to actually use to go on a phone. So you can actually go backwards and forwards on your mobile phone. I'm going to have to investigate what else is available. Anyway, guys, that's a quick look at the Ulanzi, what do we call it? The Ulanzi neck holder mount 2nd generation, a quick Go Quick 2. So there goes. Hope this is useful, and any of you budding vloggers or POV people out there might find this useful. So I'm going to have a bit of a session with it and see and swap between the handheld and you know, the neck mount. Feels quite comfortable. Don't know how well it'll stand out, how much it'll stand out. One thing that I would probably notice is that you're not going to be able to mount something like a mini shotgun microphone on the top, because it will just be here. So that'll be, you know, not that I use one much, but yeah, you wouldn't be able to mount anything on your GoPro. The other thing I suppose you have to be careful with when you're talking, because the mics are quite close. And again, if you was to use a little lav mic, which I do occasionally, there's how much space would there be in the back here when that's up and sort of set in your position, whether that would actually have a problem with putting the plug, a little 3.5mm plug and socket together in there. I don't know, it might be a bit of awkward to do. I don't know whether it would impair or stop. I don't know, guys. Something we're going to have to look into. I thought you can actually buy right angle sort of sockets, so we might be able to sort of do some of that, a little sort of an adapter that gives right angles or 90 degrees. That might be worth looking into. Again, a work in progress. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this one. Hopefully we'll go out and test it in the field sometime, or on a beach or wherever, and put it through its paces. So until then, guys, thanks for watching this one, and we will see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.